Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. He could be in here. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He won't be happy with that one. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Played into space. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Goes for a shot! He scored! in a trice, and they are soaring! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Argentina really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rivaldo. No, he's not getting his way this time. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, that's a key interception. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, easy pickings there. Rivaldo. Messi shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Hernandez. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that is a little undercooked. Van Dijk cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Fabian Ruiz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rivaldo. Now Fabian Ruiz. Beckham gets across to intercept that. And it's Beckham. And it's Cáceres. Mbappe. Rivaldo. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's through and all along, that is Stuta! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Messi. Beckham. And Beckham! Just couldn't stay down for him.
Beckham clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Should change his in with that pass. Rice.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Arsenal have reclaimed it. Van Dijk. Stefan de Vrij. And it's Kimmich. Oh, perfectly measured that. Beckham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, here's a man adored by many. And it's half-time here. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Arsenal will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. Some resolute defending there. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Kimmich. Face to face. Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. They get a throw in. Hernandez. It's Kimmich. He's a sharp little ball here. No way through, so back it comes. Messi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. Just about within shooting range. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, some tackle that. Aimed beyond the defence. And that was very necessary. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Rivaldo. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Chance for a shot! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Out for a throw. Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Looking for a runner. Messi, looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. They've gone for a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Now, can they get him away? And that's played to a promising move. And he's intervened well there. Ødegaard. Great ball if he can get there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pass somewhat off target. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that has left him in a heap. That's a little off target. And it's Rooney. Lampard. Rooney. Big chance! They've done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager is claiming an assist here.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Lampard. And he's let fly. Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Rooney! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Can he get on the end of this? And Beckham! In for the pieces! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Tielemans and the shot! Beckham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and this is Rooney. Referee has just said play on. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
He's had it taken off him. That has not gone well. Beckham. Good read, needed to be cleared without complication. Probing pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That is Stuta! Great vision. And it will Palmer! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Number 24.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. This is Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Palmer. That's good vision. That's a shade optimistic. It's a sharp pass. He's looking wide. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! Van Dijk gets it away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Hernandez cuts it out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's being urged to shoot. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Short changes him with that pass. Nice looking ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? And that has been clubbed away. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's an imaginative pass. And it's Modric. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's picked his way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bastoni. No way through there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Take this opportunity to pay
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Batistuta.
Here we go again.
To replace him is number
A solitary
15,
goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Substitution.
Great chance! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has...
He races! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Knocks it into space. Mbappe.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And now they can clear their lines. Kante makes the interception. Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. It's Rooney! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Number 15.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. That has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass. Hernandez. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Palmer. Bastoni. Oh, that's superb. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Palmer! No mistake! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's past the post.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they
Coming
get.
on the field is number 18, Frank Lampard. Substitution.
Nicely weighted ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's had a shot! Just about within shooting range. He scores! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. And
Minutes have been indicated.
he's put it wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, red, nice interception. Over to the left. Mbappe. Here's a chance. And that may well be that. That is that. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mbappe. Hernandez. Tries a shot! Palmer. This is Batistuta.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
Chips it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's took. Tries from distance. Spreads it out wide. Well read, nice interception. Well, the ball just did... He's gone for goal! Beckham. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And cuts out the supply. Batistuta! Batistuta! That's got him rattled. Arsenal have their second corner now. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's decided to go for it. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk. He shifted it to the flank. And this is Batistuta. Cannavaro. And they're back on the ball again.
Minutes has been indicated.
Modric. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, yet another interception, and
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Batistuta. Coming on the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
15, Rooney.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession.
He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Tura. That's an imaginative pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. De Vrij kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that pass isn't the best. Ambitious ball here. And the finish! Mbappe, decent progress down the left, and it's Palmer. Knocks it into space. He's got a good position here. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect...
It's Rooney! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bellingham! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now, this could be a decent chance! It's a loose ball. That's a cute ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That has not gone well. Bastoni, and he welcomes it in. Face to face with the keeper. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's another good win of the ball. That's a sharp pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Haaland! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that is doing no harm at all.
Bastoni really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Coming on to replace him is number 18, Frank Lampard.
Pedri picks it up from the goal kick, and it's lofted through here. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Added minutes has
Encouraged
been
the pass
indicated.
with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played into space. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. And time is up. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win.
നിന്റെ ഒപ്പം കളിക്കാണ്ടെന്ന് അതിന് ഫീഫ കളിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കുക മനുവിന്റെ ഒപ്പം കളിക്കാൻ.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Hazard has it in a wide position. Big chance, corner. And we have our very first corner. That is Sparta! And that was very necessary. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! Goal! Atletico Mineiro! And Atletico Mineiro score first. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries a shot! They've done it! They're level in age race!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Belletti. Can he get it through? Belletti is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Guardiola cuts it out. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. Adams spots it and intercepts. Palmer. He won't be happy with that one. Hazard. Ball has bounced loose now. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the shapes to shoot that they scored! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, he's burst through. There's the shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Arsenal are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
This is a lost children's
Arsenal
announcement.
3 ahead
Please
after a
keep your eyes on
remarkable
your
half.
children
Who
during the
knows
match
how
at
many
all
more will
times.
follow. And the action is back underway. It's Batistuta. Batistuta! What a hit! The save was firm.
Atletico Mineiro are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Defending of the desperate variety. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now the cross. Real chance! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's played through for him. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Batistuta, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's let fly! Almost an hour gone.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is a little undercooked. Back into the middle. Oh, well played, well played. Looking for a runner. That pass isn't the best. Guardiola getting this one clear. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Played out towards the right wing. Played back in. No way through. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Beckham. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's got away. Looking to play him in.
There they go, hunting again.
Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That is ended up in no man's land. Played out towards the right wing. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he can clear it away. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Beckham. Now this is Batistuta! Koundé gets it clear. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Azar. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, super ball. Could be danger here. And here's the chance to counter. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's running through. And Batistuta! Oh, they could be caught out here. He's through, now is he in? And a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he opts to go forward. That is good alertness. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. The Fright did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. That's an errant pass. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Palmer. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed... Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
With a quick request for support.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A
Efootball.
change perhaps after half-time.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Batistuta. Coming on the
And we are
field
underway
is
again.
number 15.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Mohamed, it's Salah! They will be quick to recover this. It's gone out for a throw-in. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And this is Root. Tries a shot!